What's up, guys? We are back in HermitCraft ModSauce, and Zul'jin is in front of me, and I do not know what he's doing. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What happened? Oh, yeah, I did. Thank you. Sorry, I'm back in HermitCraft ModSauce, and what we're doing right now is we just did some. This man is out of here. Look, he just launches off like that. Boom. He's got her. Nope, I don't know what he's doing. And we're back in HermitCraft ModSauce, and today I want to show you what we've been up to. I've done some decoration on the entrance to the portal, and I also did some final touches on my Bing Bong Ding Dong. And what does the Bing Bong Ding Dong? That means, check it out, auto spawner, baby. So I went to the Nether with the Soul Shard, and I got a tier 5 spawner. If you don't know how Soul Shards work, it's simple as this. You put this pattern on the ground. Inside there, you put a block of glowstone like that. And you right-click on it with a diamond. And you get a soul spawner. You get a soul shard. And then you put that inside of a soul cage. Which is, soul cages are just like iron. Simple to make. And then this is just this is the wireless redstone. You just have a transmitter or receiver. And you just put it on a frequency. I did 420 for hashtag blaze it. 420 YOLO swag. So 420 you can see in there. Same thing. And watch this. So I got that tier 5. And I still need to install a chest for it. We might do that today. To soak up all the goods. But that's not really exciting. But check that out. So that's tier 5, baby. And then I kept it on a smaller radius. So that we could cap out a little bit faster. And the reason for that is because it's already fast enough. And so I can actually keep that on for good longer periods of time. And I'm already at 1,000,000 LP. I'm maxed out at 1,000,000 LP right now. And this thing's full too, and everything is just capped the heck out, I tell you. So that's what's up. So I'm gonna turn it off actually, because I'm already 1,000,000 LP, so there's no need to have it on right now. Zul'jin's got the same thing, but he's got a couple of spider spawners in there, so he can get some free string, because it just grinds them down and kills them. But so with that 1,000,000 LP, we're gonna work on some spells and stuff soon. But I wanted to show you guys because one of my priorities and something that was been bugging me for a while is oh, and also I got a tortoise called Mr. Sprinkles. So Mr. Sprinkles is our pet, and hopefully nothing happens to him. Like all my pets seem to die every series. All my pets die, no matter what. Whether it's Wilbur or Pierre or friggin' little rabbits, little dingo pets that I have, they die all the time. My penguins, Gunthers, they died, they killed themselves. So let's try to get Mr. Sprinkles to not die. No matter what we do, I just want Mr. Sprinkles to live. Because tortoises can live a long time. And look, he likes me. He just looks at me all the time. And is like, yo, what's up, bro? And actually, let's let him out for a walk. Let's see what will happen if I let him free for a minute. Mr. Sprinkles, come on over here, my friend. Come on for a little walk. Come on out. Now, see, he doesn't even want to leave. He's happy. He's happy right there. Blunk. He's happy. Oh, yeah, Shadowfax, too. That one died. Everyone's dying all the time. So, Mr. Sprinkles hopefully will live. I like Mr. Sprinkles. So, are you guys ready? Are you ready to see the OP-ness? Yes, you are. You love to look at the OP-ness. All right. Just kidding. Check it out. So, you see this? Oh, it's kind of a spoiler because you just saw it. So I took the statues and I went with the Asian theme, but like I went with a theme where like, you know, okay, think of like when you're in rainforest and you're going through the river, you know, and you're like paddling, like the movie Without a Paddle, you know, and you're like in the river paddling and there's all the trees around you stuff. So that's what I was thinking with this. Check it out. So it's got bamboo leaves, bamboo stalk, might put some more and stuff, and then this I want to detail a little bit better, and I want to actually. I'm not done. Like, I left something so I could do it here on camera. Where's my brick? Oh, there's some stone brick. So I got some stone brick here. And this I'm gonna like even out with these pillars. So I got more portal blocks here, and I'm gonna do that right now. Actually, why don't I just quickly, because this side doesn't have any thingy things on it. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. I just made it a little bigger. Back there, we got it sealed up, and actually, I wonder if making it taller would be nice too. Let's do that. Make a little taller. Plunk it up. We do have the amount of resources. Why not? And, oh, that's the wrong thing. In order to actually make this now a portal. So I just sealed that off, so it's fine. We need our cards. Hopefully we got enough cards to do this. The portal. Absolutely nothing happens, unless I'm lagging. I don't know what's up with that. Why won't you be? Why won't you be, portal? Why don't you want to be? It doesn't want to be right now. So, okay, you know what? It's just gonna have to be the way it was. So we're gonna have to put it back. And if anyone knows what's going on, then put it down in my Dingletron. Oh, what's up with that? You don't need the glasses on to make the portal, so it doesn't matter. I have no idea. That's fine. No big deal. So, this is our little portal area. Let me just remake it. Oh, nothing seems to happen now. That is weird. Hold on, I'm gonna come back when I figure it out. Alright, I figured it out, guys. So you just have to replace the portal, honestly. You just have to replace it. And by that, I mean, like, you gotta remove the portal block. The purple one there. You can see it if you've got the, got the portal glasses on. Obviously, I don't. But I just had to remove it and replace it. So now this lines up with the corners there. It's cool. Obviously now we want to put the, we need to make it, tell it to be connected to the network again, so we need to get our wrench out of our backpack here and wrench this one and give the ID. So we need to give the portal a unique ID. I don't know if you guys can explain it, but I don't know what the unique IDs mean for the portals. Like, what's the point? Maybe you connect to a certain block. I'm not really sure. But for the network interface, we have this. So this is my network. So, like, I don't know, it just connects to my network. Oh, baby. All right. Now seal that up, and then let's go back out. I had a little spot over here where I could escape from. There we go. Alright, so nice. Now you can see. You can come in, you can see. I think the OCD is still going to be killing some people because it's still technically off center. Like, if you look from, yeah, it needs to be like one more. Because if you're actually, or this statue needs to be moved over one. I think that's the easiest solution, is to move this statue over one. Just build the whole thing again. So I'll do that. But before I do that, I'll do that off camera. There's no point for you guys to just watch me rebuild that. I got some ivy from Zul'jin. And for design here, which seems to look pretty cool. I could place that on these leaves and stuff. Just for some texture. Place them over here. Random leaves. And oh yeah, looking good. I like that. Put some on the portal too. Nice. It's gonna look real good. And a couple more. Yeah, you don't want to overdo it, obviously. A little more here. I don't want to use it up though. Alright, now I can save the rest. That's cool. Cool. So yeah, that's the entrance I came up with. It's supposed to just be kind of like a little Asian theme. And really, it's just an entrance for me to fly into. And other people would have to boat to it if they wanted to go in. And yeah, I think it's really cool. So now the goal for today is I want to look into one of the things that I really wanted to do was to do a little bit more blood magic. However, I'd like to take a little break from blood magic because we've been doing so much, and I'm already pretty like set in blood magic to the point where I can really do anything I want. So we can do blood magic later. What I want to do now is I wanted to get into a mod called GrowthCraft. And so I'm looking into GrowthCraft a bit. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna get everything set up to a degree. Of course, I won't have everything, but I'll try to get everything set up so that I can do some GrowthCraft with you guys. And the plan is to make our own grape wine. So yeah, we're gonna do some grape wine. So we're gonna do a little bit, and we're gonna do, I mean, you can make everything. We can make sake, I mean, lots of stuff, and that has to do with these fermenting barrels. But today we're gonna start with some wine, some sweet bear wine, and yeah. Okay guys, so we have everything we need, and we have a full crop of grapes, delicious grapes. And over here is gonna be, I think, the area where we'll put up some barrels. So I came up with a really cool design with the carpenter's blocks. So we need to just start off with the barrier blocks. Put down a couple of these bad boys. These are our fermenting barrels. We'll put down as many as we have for the moment. I think 5 would be good for grapes. I think that's fine. Then we want to go one more. And then go like this. And then what we can do is do rows like this. And I know it's not really going to make sense yet, but that's because I haven't used the carpenter blocks to their full potential yet. So we can actually have rows that you like walk in between of these things, and that'd be pretty cool. But this isn't done. So what I'm going to do now is for the edges, we're going to use the big pillars like so. Okay. And the same thing for the top. So you see they're kind of, it's like they're being held in place by the top there. And then the bottom, we're going to use these ones, which looks like they're attached, because you see that middle rung looks like it's attached. And isn't that the coolest? The little vineyard type holders for these barrels. They look awesome. They don't have any repercussions to opening, and you would be able to walk in between these rows. So that's really, really cool. So we'll be able to do that. So these barrels are for fermenting any kind of alcohol that you want to brew or do. So since we have our grapes here, we're gonna pick them all. So we're gonna start slapping our grapes down. Oh, look at all these beautiful. This mod is so neat. And you know what's even neater is I have never showed you guys, but the actual process in which these grapes grow, like how you make them grow, is really cool. I'll show you. Basically, you have to put up the sticks, the fences, then you put up the ropes, and you actually plant a seed, and then you use bone meal, and this stick will grow up, and then the leaves will grow as well. It's really neat. So we're getting a lot of grapes here. It seems like they just kind of keep coming, doesn't it? Look, these are already regrowing. The growth rate must be quick. We're not even using the sigil of the grain growth, which I do want to get my hands on. But because we have a lot of barrels, we can have a lot of grapes. So seems to be like we got them all. Yeah, looks like it. Looks like we've got all of them. Okay. So now it's time to ferment these puppies. Actually, that's not true. We need this thing. So this thing is pretty easily crafted. I'm gonna move it over here. Oh, look at these. I love that. Doesn't it look awesome? I think it looks awesome. I'll put this at the end for now. Oh no, it attaches. I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. Let's just put it here on the end. How cool is this thing? The creator of GrowthCraft, I need to give him like 1,000,001 props and thumbs up. Just look at all the detail. Like, look at the barrels. They look cool in themselves. Look at the grape fruit press. Like, how cool of a block is that? The detail, just in general, the block is amazing. I need another dirt for here. It's bugging me. And so we only actually got 48 grapes from that. That's not that much. So now we're gonna put our grapes in the fruit press, and it's as simple actually as just grabbing a lever, plunking it on the side, and clicking it. So it just needs to be powered. So you can see now, it's actually creating us young wine already, grape wine. So this doesn't take long to start the process, but the fermenting process I think takes a couple in-game Minecraft days. So we're just gonna let this thing fill up, and then we have the bottles, and I have all the other supplies here to show you. And I even have more barrels, but that's because this is gonna be grapes. We might actually move this to an actual, like I was thinking of making a wine cellar, but outdoor. So we'll try to I'll look up online some wine cellar designs and stuff, and we'll try to theme it. I'm just gonna get some more. Wait, why can't I get, oh really, it takes a whole bucket. Okay, wow, it takes a whole thing. So I was thinking we would Google a cool design and then make over here like a wine cellar type thing, and then we'll have all different rows inside here. Oh my gosh, these are so cool. Also, we could reskin these. I know this is the standard carpenter barrier, but I really actually like the texture on the carpenter's barriers. I think it goes well. If you think of another design, or you think of like a design for the cellar, then drop it in the comments, or you know, something we could skin it with. Could you skin it with things like barrels? No. Okay, you can't. You can actually have these like in weird shapes. We could actually have like double the amount of barrels. We could have barrels going down. We could have barrels on barrels on barrels. I don't even know how to do this. How I did that one. But it's possible. So if you think of a cooler design, I just thought of this one real quick. Let me know. Okay, this is probably filled up. I wonder if we can get another bucket. No, it doesn't look like we have enough. But we have more grapes. So I need to get that sigil of magnetism. That'd be cool. I need to also put some lily pads on there, because then I could just walk through here like this. I know I'm walking through on the sides now, but if I could walk through a little easier, that'd be nice. I don't know if you can craft lily pads. Ooh. That'd be pretty cool, though. This should be enough grapes, though, to get a second bucket. Let's open it up. Put those in there. Here we go. Bucket number dos. So now we have 2 buckets of young wine. It'll be pretty cool. So let's have a snack here. Put in a bucket. And what's happening? I think we need to actually... Oh no, the bucket is not... That's not how you do it. You slap on it with the bucket. I put 2 buckets in there, and that actually fills it up. I think 3 buckets it will hold. We need to start with another wort. And you can see the fermenting process has begun. I don't know how long that's going to take, but I'm going to pause here. And yeah, if it takes a while, then it takes a while. And, you know, we'll have to wait. But it looks like what it's showing here is that once you have the step 1 done, it'll fill that in. Then you'll do the next step, which would be to add either redstone or glowstone to extend the effects. We can also do other drinks like sake and stuff like that. We can make ale with hops and stuff. So we're gonna start. We're gonna set all these things up. You know me. We're gonna get turned up. We're gonna get turned up in videos. We'll be drinking some sake all day long. I don't know if the effects are really worth it, but I just think the mod in itself is pretty cool. And you never know. Automating it, we could set up a little shop near stream where we sell TopMass.net's moonshine. Moonshine, you know, we have our own little moonshine, little moonshine shop. I don't know. It would be pretty cool. So we're gonna let this thing go. Oh yeah, it's definitely gonna take a while. You see that tiny bit? So yeah, it's gonna take a while. But we'll be able to ferment all this stuff. And I'm gonna pause here, and then why don't we get why don't we start to make some rice here, so we can start to ferment some sake. I think sake sounds good. And another time we'll work on a different one. I think you can do hops and stuff, and there's other stuff, but let's do sake. All right, guys, you wouldn't believe what's gonna happen next. It's so crazy. No, I'm just kidding. What we're doing now is we're gonna grow some rice. It's gonna be nice to grow some rice. Alright, so what we want to do is get some little patty cakes. Rice patty cakes. It's all about patty cakes when it comes to the rice. So I guess I'll put them over here. So what I want to do is have little patty cakes like so. I guess I'll do them in the same size as this so that I can do some wood and kind of section them out in the same fashion. And what that would mean would be that I can just do this. These will be the little patty cakes so that the farm looks kind of like this one, which would be neat. Also, this one I should remove this sand and just get it all even. But we'll do that later. But for the time being, I think there should be enough room. We'll get some water going on here. Also, while I was off camera, I made a sigil of the green grove, which is for blood magic, which obviously doesn't take too much to grow. And it's pretty good. We'll get us what's it called? Ooh. We'll get us growing a lot faster. That's what it's for. Alright, cool. So now I just need to hoe this. We're gonna do this area. Like so. And like so. And then we have to hoe it twice. How do you hoe it again? You're supposed to hoe it twice. What the heck? I don't know why that's not working. Supposed to hoe it twice. Oh yeah, I have my water sigil. I don't know what I've been wasting buckets for. Alright, I'm gonna try to figure this out. Okay, so apparently I was doing it all wrong. You gotta click it with the shovel after you click it with the hoe. And then the super wet ones will automatically have water, and then the rest we have to fill ourselves. Yeah, the super wet ones are already like, alright, we got water. These ones, you gotta fill. I think I have to do it with a bucket. It doesn't like to. Yeah, I don't know why I can't use my sigil. Alright, well, either way, we have rice patties. Called rice patties. So now, all we gotta do, get our sigil of the green grove and our rice. Should be able to just plant this. Wait a minute, this is bothering me. There we go. Plant this. I don't even think you need the water in the middle. I don't think you would, because these are already filled with water. Let's put them right here. 1, 2, 3. Oh, sweet. And then, oh, wow. This is like free bone meal. Wow, that's the OP-ness right there. Wow, that's awesome. So then we plant more. Hold on. Let's plant and then green grove it until we have... Does this like speed up? Oh yeah, you can turn it on too. So I can just turn this thing on and then everything around me should grow faster. I want to see how... Because you can also just click. You can turn it, you can both turn it on and just click. Does both. That's sweet. I don't know how fast is the tick rate. I just like using it for bone meal. Just to click on it. Man, I got how much LP? Like 990,000 LP still. I don't know about you guys, but I think we're fine. Okay, so let's keep planting until we can fill this whole thing up with rice. I did not know you could just click on it. That's really cool. Oh, these won't grow because they don't have the water. It's fine. Okay. Now, we need more. Oh, missed one. Need to bucket this stuff up again. I can't use my sigil, unfortunately. Doesn't seem to let me use my sigil. Pretty lame. Whatever, what can you do? I can try it again. But like if you look, I tried using this. And it just doesn't want to work. So lame. That is so weird and so lame. I wonder if there's a way to like automatically fill them. We'll figure it out after. Alright. I know there's probably a way. I'm aware. Okay, so now we replant these puppies. And oh my goodness, this is so cool, this mod. Do I have enough to fill up the whole thing? Quite possibly. Then we'll harvest, and then I think we just put it in the juicer, maybe? Not sure. Okay, let's try this. Our sigil of the green growth is actually on. So that's cool. But let's grow it anyways. Here we go. Almost all grown. Oops. Oh man, this sigil's awesome. Blood magic is so OP. It's so good. Turn that off. Get this all. I wonder if does the infinite water... I think the infinite water source should automatically hydrate these. Let's watch in a second. Here, I'll turn the tick rate up. Maybe it'll help this too. But when these get infinitely... Like, you know how the water close to the ones really, like, will hydrate it? And once these hydrate all the way, shouldn't it just automatically fill? Maybe if we put a water on top. Let's try that. I want to try something here. So, whoops. We go ahead and remove this. And then say you had water that flowed. Wait, why doesn't this water flow? What's up with this? Is that how this friggin' sigil works? It just doesn't update? Alright, fine, we'll try a bucket. That's so strange. Can you put it in a bucket after? Look, the sigil's water just doesn't flow. That is weird. Can you... No. No, that's just... What about a block update? Oh yeah, block update will do it. Kinda cool, I guess. Have the option of creating like still water. So that works in a way. I don't know. I know there's a way we can do it. There'll be a method we can farm this to rehydrate it. But we'll have to figure out an automatic method later. I was really just testing it right now. And again, for the moment, I just want to see if I can put it in here. Oh, I don't really want to waste all that grape. We should get this and refill up the grapes. Just so that we don't waste. Don't want to waste any of that precious alcohol. Here we go. Just want to get one more batch out of this. There we go. Fill it up. Get another bucket. We'll see. We'll check on our other stuff that's fermenting. Check it out. All right. Get another batch here. We should take these out. Don't waste them. Oh, this is actually finished fermenting. So now, let's go with some redstone. This is actually already done. So we could probably take a bottle of it. Did we get one? What happened? We lost a bottle. Somewhere. What the heck? Maybe you gotta put the bottle in the slot. No, we lost some. Like the bottles, Oh, here it is. The one on the ground. I see, because my inventory's full. So we actually have a bottle here. Let's put this redstone back in. There we go. We got our first bottle of grape wine. So when you drink it, what do we get here? Gives us tipsy. We're drunk. Gives us resistance for 3 minutes, and then now we're extending it with the redstone. That's pretty cool. But anyways, so now we want to go open this thing up. We want to discard this. Put our rice in here. And that doesn't work. Okay, there must be another method. We'll have to figure that out. Alright, so yeah, rice is not done in the juicer, which makes sense. This is a fruit press, so obviously it kind of makes sense. So we got the other thing. This is just a cauldron in a crafting table. Like, so if this is the cauldron and I just did that, it would make this. This is the brew kettle. So in order to make, we need fire, so I want to keep the fire away from the wood. I'm gonna put the brew kettle over here just for now. We will set up like actual stations for all this stuff, but of course we want to be on the safe side. So we want to make all right, so we want to put the kettle up here, and then we want to put the thing down here, netherrack, and we want to light it. Should be good. Oh wow, looks complicated. I don't think it's that complicated. So this is like, I'm putting the rice in here. Put the rice in, and then I think I just need to put the water in. And I think my sigil of water doesn't work for everything, so I'm just using buckets. I think if I put this water in, it's gonna do it. Okay, so it's got water now. Oh yeah, it's working. Okay, so it's very simple. So you put in water. Needs to have a certain amount of water. You put in the item in the middle. You get your sake. And yeah, you just make sure you keep an eye on the water levels and stuff. And it actually looked a lot more complicated than it really was. Let's not. Sorry, that's my Twitter. And yeah, that's sweet. So I guess once it's full, we'll have a full thing of sake, and then the bone meal is like the excrement that comes out. We now have a bucket of sake. Sake is the same process. We're gonna go over here, put the sake in here. Oops, we gotta click it and ferment it. Netherrack, and I guess we want to. I don't think we'll be able to get another one. We would be able to get. No, we can't get another one from those rice. So that's the next thing. But anyways, guys, so we're gonna keep setting up this station, I guess. On the next episode, maybe we could work on creating a proper wine cellar. Let me know if you want me to do a proper wine cellar on the next episode, or if you want me to work on the chest for blood magic and do spells. I could either do spells next time or the wine cellar. It'd be cool to do a little bit more wine cellar stuff with you know, working on getting a proper setup for all of the growth craft stuff. Could do that. Or yeah, I mean, it's up to you guys, really. We could do a little bit more designing around here too. Tinkers I wanted to get into a little bit maybe, but I've been procrastinating it because I'm kind of dreading it. Tinkers is not that interesting to me. But yeah, so let me know. Next time, either do the chest for these guys so we can soak up the items and set it up into the system, or maybe work on a design here for the cellar. I think this is really cool, these barrels and this system. Might be able to get an automatic system going up for this too. I bet you could automate all this. But yeah, thanks guys, and we'll see you on the next one. Appreciate it. Please drop a like, drop a comment on the video, and appreciate it, guys. I really do, and I read through all those comments. So yeah, drop a comment. I'll check that out. We will see you on the next one.